everybody, and welcome into episode 38 of the H&M Trucking podcast. I am your host, Marcus. Thank you so much for being here today. From wherever you're joining us from, we appreciate you tuning in. If you're rolling down the road, maybe you're taking your break, maybe you're on a 10 or a 34, whatever it is, we always appreciate the time that you spend here on the H&M Trucking podcast with us. I'm fresh off of a trip out to the Midwest, was out there in Omaha and Plattsmouth, getting some stuff done. I'm a little bit nervous, actually, to be honest with you, because I was part of a photo shoot that took place. We were in the studio for like 7 hours taking pictures, and I wish that I could tell you that a white and gold tracksuit covered in Bengal tigers was as weird as it got, but it wasn't. And you'll be able to see those photos. They're going to use them for all sorts of things like YouTube thumbnails and promoting the podcast and all that good stuff. So look forward to seeing that, and also look forward to seeing me in some of the more, I don't want to say provocative positions, but I will say possibly embarrassing. I had a lot of fun. It's always a good time to try to be creative in a new way. So there you go. Photo shoot. That's why the beard looks so good. If you're watching this on YouTube, I had a professional take care of the beard, really line me up and taper me off. I probably took like 10 pounds off of my chubby little face here. So I was really happy about that. And I'm glad I got to get out there. It's cold out in the Midwest, man. And it's a little bit different than what I'm dealing with here in the Pacific Northwest. We are in the middle of an atmospheric river. Things are flooding people's homes. People up in Washington have actually passed away. It's been pretty serious. Everything where I'm at down here in the Willamette Valley in Oregon is looking okay, but I'll tell you right now, I did have a couple of drives from Eugene to Portland and back over this trip, and man, the hydroplaning was out of control on the highways out there. So if you've had some experience with it, if you're experiencing the weather changes across the country right now, go ahead and let us know in the comments what you're dealing with. I would love to hear about it. And a quick note, because I was getting on a plane to come from Omaha to Salt Lake City on my journey home yesterday, and all of a sudden, because we were on this little tiny plane, my carry-on bag would not fit in the overhead compartment. A very nice flight attendant told me to go to the back of the plane. She actually grabbed my bag for me and took it up front and checked it. But she told me something when I was back there with her that was a little bit disturbing. She had moved some people's coats and one guy's backpack, like a very small backpack, out of the overhead bin and given it to them to put under their seats so that I could maybe get my bag in the overhead bin. And people were incredibly rude. And she told me when we were in the back of the plane that is a very common happening for them. If they take somebody's coat or backpack or maybe purse out of the overhead bin, people get really upset. And, you know, it's the holidays. So I was kind of thinking, how can I relate this to you guys and maybe make something out of it? Obviously, I guess the only thing that kind of comes out of it is just be kind, man. It's the holidays. It's a stressful time of year. And I think it goes beyond just, you know, the experience that I had in the plane. Obviously, nobody wants to be on a plane, so it's easy to be pissed off there. But think about it from the perspective of, like last week, talking to Joe Barganetti and Tom Woods. From a customer service perspective, you know, somebody's having a bad day out there every single day. And as a driver, a pro driver, somebody who really cares about what they do each day, I know you guys are thinking about that. Kill them with kindness, you know, just hit them right in the chops with that smile. And, you know, maybe if you see an idiot out there driving on the road and there's some sort of interaction that happens between you, just remember this time of year that kindness can go a long way and maybe diffuse a situation that could explode into something way bigger than what it needs to be. So that's my message for you as we start episode 38 of the H&M Trucking podcast. Podcast? Did I just call it a podcast? I'm a little bit tired. It was a long day yesterday. I'm probably going to have a couple of those. I apologize in advance. Be kind to your fellow man, woman, or person out there today, and probably try being kind for the rest of the year and maybe into the new year. It could shorten one of your days.